technology expert. She's brilliant when it comes to all the things in life I don't understand, all the electronics and the computer. She's a darn good mom as well. She brings us First Look, the AcuRite digital weather station with wireless charging pad and alarm clock. Plus, it also has a backup battery, 2 AA's. As I was driving in, I heard like 5,400 people didn't have any electricity, and I was like, oh. So this has a backup battery because that always worries me.
Right.
You know, you got to get to work. Sarah, we're talking about $14.99. I only wish we would have had this in time for Father's Day. Not to say that women wouldn't love this, but my dad would have loved this because it tells temperature, it forecasts temperature. I know what's going on inside, outside. This is what you hang outside. And then this part, you charge your cell phone on. I mean, how ridiculously wonderful is that? We have fewer than 2,000 of these to go around, so I'm going to stop talking. Oh. This is so cool.
Yeah, and this is amazing, and this is really something, it's the labor of love. We've been waiting to get this on, so I'm so glad that you get to help, you know, present it for the very first time. But the key is it comes from Cheney, and Cheney in 2023 is celebrating their 80th year. Wow. Along with that AcuRite brands, but for over 80 years, we've been focusing on precision, accurate monitoring equipment to help you forecast the weather. But this is easy. It's a really big name for something that's really easy and we all can use it. So the key to this one, Pat, it only needs to be plugged in at home. Okay, so this is going to live inside. This is a sensor that you're going to hang anywhere outside of your home. The only thing we say is just don't put it in direct sunlight. So I put it on the shade side of my tree, and I think it's absolutely perfect. But what this is going to do is through radio frequency, seamless, it's going to give the outside temperature as well as humidity. And that's what you're seeing up here in this big, beautiful, easy to read display, right? So it's 59% humidity, 72 degrees, but then also you can see right here, this is that forecast. This is what's letting you know somewhere in the next 12 to 24 hours, we are going to be hit with a lot of rain. And you're going to be thinking, why is that important if it's 12 to 24 hours away? Well, do you water your lawn? Do you water your plants? Do you wash your car? Do you plan a party? Do you kind of take stock in what's coming? The best thing about this forecast is that AcuRite updates every 18 seconds versus a lot of other companies that do, every hour. The key to this as well is this is what we call hyper local, meaning this means it's your backyard. It's not the airport. It's not, across town. This is what's happening at your house. And oh, by the way, yes, a charging pad. So we feel like this is a brilliant place. You can tell that it's charging with a blue light in front, but we think that having this bedside, you turn over and you get to see instantly, what the weather is. If you didn't sleep well last night, what's the humidity in your house?
I did not sleep well last night.
Yeah, because it gives you the indoor as well. And then we also have the ability to set your alarm. So it's really, really easy. I mean, I think we've all kind of grown up with the easiest way on how to, set an alarm, by, you set it and there's a snooze button right on top.
Oh, a nice big one.
Yeah, a couple little toggles. But for me, I don't have to pick up my phone in the morning. I don't have to.
And the battery goes back here. Yep. So 2 AA batteries.
Right.
Because with all this crazy, scary weather we've been having, I keep thinking to myself, what if the electricity goes out? Like I already set 3 alarms, one on my phone and then 2 other alarm clocks. Now I don't have to worry. It's got the battery backup.
It does, and that's great. You're going to put 2 AA's in the unit itself and 2 in that sensor, and just know that it's going to last a really, really, really long time. The best thing is, it's the sensor that goes outside also is meant for the elements. From -40 to 158 degrees, it's going to be able to give you that forecast. But again, if you see on Pat's, it does give us that forecast. So again, this is the one that I brought from my home.
But the local forecast in your backyard.
Yes, so wherever the sensor is, yes, that's what we've got. But mine right here, when you get this home and you plug this in, just know it is going to take about 2 weeks for it to
learn your neighborhood.
So this is saying right here, learning forecast. But take a look at the blue right here. So what I actually did, I want you to see how really unique this is as well. I've had this sensor sitting over a bowl of hot tea water. You can see that it's 85 degrees, but I had it covered, so it's like 80% humidity. But if you look
wow.
at inside, it's 71 degrees and it's 52%, humidity inside. But it's brilliant because all this information is here. If by chance you lose power, you can still, get your forecast going. You also have the ability at any given point to, have this as your wireless charge pad. And Pat, behind us, we actually have, sitting bedside, because I think this is a perfect spot for it. Yeah, so, another thing is it's really, really clean back here. And you're going to place this on, it's charging when you get this, let me see if you can get it, when you get that blue light, and it's charging my phone. I can see what time it is. I can set my alarm. I can snooze if I wanted to.
And it's not eating up a lot of real estate on your end table.
And it's still really beautiful.
It's clean.
Yeah, and this again is what we call a hyper forecast. This is for your backyard.
Yeah.
This is for your home. It's not, a lot of us get our weather updates from an airport really, really far away. Every 18 seconds, but it really pertains to you. And it's really fun to start watching the weather.
Plus, it's really important. And if you're trying to track the humidity in your house, because maybe you have a humidifier, this is going to help with that as well. Brand new, now only 1,600 remain, and then it's completely sold out. It's gotten rave reviews, $14.99. We'll get it home. Miss Sarah, you're going to come back after we talk about the Today's Special Value, and then you brought us something else that I've never seen. This is a multitasker.
It is. Speaking of heat and humidity, yes, it's